Morning folks, at the track start for today is the 15th of January 2026. Just down below here is the jetty that I got the little dinghy boat across, 5 minutes across, really handy. Yep, so here I am, all ready to get started. Sort of looking forward to it, my first solo adventure of this type of my own, but I've got quite a bit of confidence to do what I want to do. The weather forecast for this 4 days is cloudy with scattered showers. So today I'll go to the hut first, get my pack on, and we'll make a move. Start walking. Bit of a deep cutting going out to the river. Go down here and then go up to the other side. Right, got to a track junction of the circle track. It's basically 3 hours from here to Hope Arm Hut, but I think it's a bit less than that. And Back Valley Hut 2.5, but there's another turn off to the Back Valley Hut from just up here. Been going for about 15 minutes from the boat jetty. Just generally taking it easy today because I haven't done any tramping with a pack for couple of weeks, only to all the bad weather we've had back home, but been doing day walks here and there, but see what happens. Right, looking back up the Wahell River, where all the ferries and boat taxis operate from. So it's pretty cloudy still, but it's lifted a lot since this morning when I was in here. Now it's quite low to the lake, obviously couldn't see the mountains. So we'll see how we go. Don't go the wrong way. Marcus. Bit of tree damage around, so just gotta keep an eye out for the markers. Oh, yep, there's one down here. Probably went off the track a little bit. I'm used to keeping an eye out for markers in front of me, especially if I haven't been on tracks before, not like a few people in the club. Right, I don't think you can see very well. The water's pretty calm at the moment, but the wind may pick up later on. But nice little sandy beach along the waterfront here. Probably look at exploring on the way back. I have to have a bit more time when I come back this way. Just mainly want to keep moving at a steady pace today. So far, as you can see, it's a really lovely, soft ground track, well marked with the orange markers. Alright, track's got a little bit stony, close to the shoreline here. I'm just coming to an opening here. It's quite calmish at the moment. The wind can pick up in the afternoon and it'll get quite rough. Right. Got to ask the water taxi guy whether there's anybody else over here I've come across in the last few days, but he didn't say anything, so assuming I'm the only one at the moment. Although people can get a water taxi to Hope Hut to see out this walk section, but because I haven't been here before, I thought it'd be just nice to walk the track. Walk the track anyway. I'm in no real hurry, so quite a few people that go up to Mount Titiroa do carry on over and drop down into the Baldwin Road area, but you need to have a pickup arranged if you're doing that. Been some minor tree fall, but easy to negotiate. Mud, although it's not too bad because it hasn't been too wet, but I did read about muddy patches on the track, so It's starting to come up to a few sections of muddiness. It's not deep mud or anything. Just gotta take the right footing. I'm trying out my trail running shoes. First time on this type of walk. I've used them for sort of easy walks around town or whatever, but they're really nice and light to wear, you know. But they will get wet, but apparently they're supposed to dry fairly quickly than a tramping boot. That's one of the pluses, but we'll see how we go on this trip. I did bring my tramping boots for my other trips, so I've got that flexibility there. Right, a little puffing. Just had a bit of a climb there, and we come up to another track junction here. So that way is the continuation of the circle track. And we carry on straight ahead to Hope Arm Hut. 2 hours now, whereas before it was 3 hours. I don't think I've been going for an hour, but I'm probably reasonably fit so I can move along a bit quicker. And also there must be another sign up here to Back Valley Hut. Right. Just had to clamber over a lot of logs, tree branches, big tree fall there. There's the track going through it. I had to go that way, come across here. Come across over here. Oh, over down there I went, and then up here to the track. Whew. Right, just stopped, just had a short snack break, and as I stopped, a big group of about 6 or 8 or 10 maybe people walked past. The guy leading the pack was from Glenview and Hamilton, so I don't know where the rest of the group for Hamilton might have been. It looked like it was a sort of a high school or college age group. I think they took the ferry into Hope Arm Hut, I think yesterday, and they're just walking out today, just doing like a bit of a day trip, overnighter. And at the same time, one guy passed me with a rifle. He's going to get some meat for the freezer, but he's going nowhere where I'm tramping anyway, so that was good. But he was saying the weather's not normally like this time of the year, but it's nice, cool weather for walking in anyway, so it's the main thing, and it's not raining. The breeze is coming up a little bit now, and it's just tadly fresh, but it's ideal walking weather anyway. Right, time to carry on. I'll probably stop at Hope Arm Hut and have some lunch. Phew. Since my rest break right there, the track's got much slower because it's got pretty muddy and a lot of tree roots. So hence, well, the dock sign was 3 hours. The section here, I don't know how long it is much slower going. Whew. That was quite a muddy section, but the track has become more tree rooted now. At the moment it's a bit easier walking. It's not that I'm not used to it anyway, but which is a good thing. Used to all these tree roots and mud. It's good doing these solo trips if you're inclined to do them. You can just take your time and stop when you like, stop how long you like. I've got no time frames to get anywhere. It's a bit slower than the first, probably hour or something. But that's how it goes. Just past the other turn off to Back Valley Hut. I just took a photo of the sign. So it's supposed to be from that signpost, it's an hour and a half to Hope Arm Hut. So we're on a section of the track, still good going, but more vegetation around you. But you can see the track pretty well, as you can see. So hopefully there's no more mud to the hut. I'm walking along here. The GoPro Hero 12, but I'm using it with a handheld grip with a tripod. It doesn't extend, but the plus with this grip I'm using, it's got a battery on it, so I can attach the USB cord to my GoPro battery and keep it charged. So I have not long connected it. Oops. Just a bit of a not watching where I'm going while I'm talking. So the GoPro battery down to about 28%, so I thought I'd keep it charging while I'm using it. I do have a spare fully charged GoPro battery, plus I brought a 10,000 milliwatt or whatever it is, night core battery charger for my so they can charge my GoPro batteries if needed, and my phone. I need to keep my phone on because it's Bluetooth to my Zolio apps on my phone, so I can use the app. Yep, so we'll see how my battery power goes. I won't be doing too much filming. We've got a bit of a boardwalk here now, going through a bit of a swampy patch. It's nice. Just watch where you're going on the boardwalks. This odd section is not really stable. You can't really see some of the sections. Right, and where you can see the orange tags up in front of me there. Up to my left here, big stream called Stinking Creek. And there is a bridge just up here that we cross the stream. Oh, here we are at the swing bridge across Stinking Stream. It's like a nice bridge. It's quite a wide. It's flowing reasonably fast, but it's not very clean. That's probably why it's called Stinking Stream. I'll go across the bridge and just stop over the other side and have another quick snack break. But we're not too far away from the hut. Probably half an hour, hopefully. Right, just come across the bridge. Nice wooden footpad. We'll just have a bit of a look at the stream a little bit. Lots of logs, trees in that stream. I don't know whether you can see with the video, or it's not very clear. It's a very wide stream. It's flowing quite fast. I just don't want to cross it. Probably pretty deep. You can see a lot more logs across the stream all the way up here. A lot of tree fall damage. Right, just come back down here. We'll just have a quick stop here for a snack break again. Oh, track's got a bit nicer since the bridge. Hopefully we'll stay back to the hut. Manapouri. Maybe about half an hour to the hut. Good, it stays like this. Quite a very change in vegetation. Round and round circles we go. Alright, just looking back the way we come, starting to see some signs of pig rooting around here. Not very good. Bloody pests just heard the shot. It's probably from that guy that passed me earlier on. It's up in Back Valley, he said. I only heard one shot, but gives you the scares. I just hope he's not aiming towards the track and the hut. Oh, what a nuisance. Bit of a stream, easy enough to cross. You've got to get over there. That will probably cross here. And it looks like most people have crossed here. Yep, so we'll see what we find when we get across. Right, finally arriving at the hut. You can see the bay. Hopefully you can see the bay, and the wind has picked up a bit. I've noticed in the last wee while. So we'll film over to the hut. Probably just along here a bit. So plenty of areas to camp under the trees here, right next to the shoreline. Nice and sandy shoreline. Nice weather, nice camp. Oh, here we are. Usually see the dunny first. Get a few bloody mozzies now. Breeze around now. My legs feel a bit tired after this section, probably mainly due to, like I mentioned earlier, because I haven't trapped with a heavy pack for a month or more. Still haven't seen the hut yet, so that toilet might have been for campers, which would be a good thing. You can see it's all nice and open. Plenty of places that came under a tree or something. Phew, it's a bit of a long walk along the shoreline. Finally you can see the hut now. So there's heaps and heaps and heaps of room for tenting if you want to. Yep, another dungy up there for the hut. So it was nice that there's another toilet further down for people camping way down there. Boy, it's going to be a long way to go. Hoban hut. So, signpost here. Back Valley hut. An hour and a half up that way. There's the outside water tank. Like some disinfectant to wash stuff. Don't think anybody's here. That's inside the hut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 bunker. 12 bunker hut. Nice wood fire here. Tables and benches. Right, we're at Home Hut. We're going to have some lunch. So on this trip I've bought some giant fresh wraps, sweet meal, 6 wraps and some cheese and Dutch salami. I've used the wraps before. I usually swap around between wraps and crackers and cheese and salami. I'm buying the best for you. Some quick jet oil. So I got here just on about 2 o'clock. I left the jetty about 10:30, I think it was, so 11, 12. So that's 3.5 hours, so it's be about right what Doc predicted. I did have a couple of quick 5 or 10 minute snack breaks, plus a few nano breaks for filming. So yeah, pretty good. Just a couple of guys walked past the hut. They came from Garnock Burn area. They didn't call into the hut. They might have seen me through the window. I'm just going to camp down there or catching the with a taxi from the jetty at a certain time, I'm not sure. Well, it'd be nice to catch up with them to see if they went up to Mount Tiriroa and what the track and all that's like. Right, just going for a short walk down to the foreshore here. Quite calm. Not much wind around at the moment. Big orange arrow here. Probably means the boat water taxis probably just coming up here and people walk towards the orange arrow. Looks like somebody's had a fire here. Safe area. So that's water taxis come up around this point on the right here. Come right around here and to here. You can climb up to that high point there, but it's from the other side. There's no track on the topo map from this end. So it's quite a nice beach area. Yeah, I'm still thinking about tomorrow. I'll make a final decision in the morning, but current thinking is to make use of the 3 days I've got up my sleeve. Just a few mozzies hanging around still. See some low clouds, so you still can't see the tops really. Yeah, I can go to Back Valley Hut, I think it's called. It's a smaller hut than this. It's only got 4 beds, I think, but you still can camp there, which I'll be keen to do if there wasn't going to be any mozzies, but I'll have to face that. But it's only an hour and a half, no more than 2 hours from here. The Back Valley Hut, so I can have a good sleep in and like I say, make a decision in the morning. So if I did go there, I'd probably be late in the morning or even just after lunch maybe, and just go there for the night. That's tomorrow, Friday. Saturday, I can do a day trip to Lake Rakatua, which is probably an hour to an hour and a half from that Back Valley Hut. So we're just heading back up to Hope Arm Hut now. So I can make that a day trip, so we carry this. So that'll fix up Saturday. And then on Sunday morning, walk back out to the Jessie, which is probably going to be less than 3.5 hours. Probably around 2.5 hours, probably, I think. So the latest pickup I've arranged is 3 p.m, but I can get picked up earlier, which could be the case. The boat guy said the phone reception is good around this area. I haven't actually tried it, so I can ring them up and request an earlier pickup. We just have another easier day. Get picked up about 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So several more easier days on the body. There's the hut. I think it's the 12th. Morning, folks. Had a pretty reasonable sleep last night. Just chasing away a few mozzies. But it wasn't cold. It's not cold at the moment, so it's quite pleasant, really. It's about 9:15ish now. So I just had some breakfast. I mean, I got up about 7 o'clock and I was talking to a guy that came back about 6:30 last night after climbing Mount Titiaroa. He's a young, fit guy, so he's making a lot of progress. So he decided to camp on the beach and light a big fire, which I had a roaring fire going. He came up to the hut this morning to have some breakfast and then shoot off. He's actually biking around the place and just stopping here and there and doing some side trips, walks and all that. So he's an interesting guy to talk to. So what am I going to do? Probably today I might still stay around the hut, just go walk along the beach and here and there, so I can kill some time. And tomorrow being Saturday, I'll probably walk to Black Valley Hut. It's only a short walk, so I could go early-ish and get to the hut and then try and do a day trip up to Lake Rakatua, but I understand that track is not too good, but we'll assess it tomorrow, and then on Sunday I'll walk out from Black Valley Hut. So there are things to do. It's great if you're doing solo trips. You can just make your own decisions and what you feel like doing and stuff like that. So you can always go back to civilization, but there's probably no big deal finding some other accommodation. But I think it's just nice to go and camp out for a few days for a change. Yeah, so that's about it. It's quite a cloudy, overcast day, but the sun is starting to come out now, so hopefully it will sort of get a little bit warmer. Like I say, it's not cold or anything. So that's about it. I'll probably do a little bit more filming when I go for a walk after I've had my drink here on the beach and whatever. Right, we'll leave it at that for now.